Hey Pokemon fans, it's Meloetta here again today, and you're probably curious why I changed my username. There will be a video explaining that in the very near future, but today I have a very interesting pack opening for you guys. These packs are more curious than anything I've seen ever from Pokemon, and I have no idea what these are for. Basically, I went to go see the LEGO movie today, which is a great movie, by the way. Go check that out if you had the time, but that's besides the point. Basically, at my movie theater, I don't have a really big movie theater. I don't live in a huge city, so my movie theaters has this table. They have a bunch of like free posters and stuff set up, and on the table they had about 200 of these little Pokemon packs. I'm like, are those Pokemon cards? I kind of looked at them a little bit closer and like, well, they are Pokemon cards. They're all holographic Pikachus. So I, turn to the woman, I'm like, hey, these free, can I take these? She's like, yeah, not very many people have taken them, so take as many as you want. So to be nice, I only took 8 of them. I gave a couple of them to my friends, but now I have 6 of them to open up for you guys. I'm going to keep one sealed and try to sell that on my eBay store, but anything from this will be available. I'll probably be selling these Pikachus for just about $1 each, but it's a Carmike Winsong Theater, or Carmike Theater. I think Winsong might be the specific name, just my theater. So they have these at those theaters. They are 2 cards per pack. You get a holographic Pikachu in each one. So these will be a sale for about $1 each on my eBay store. Link to that in the description below. So let's get to opening these and see what's inside, really. I'm just really curious to see what we get. So let's open these up. So here's the first one. I believe if the cards, I think they're all different on the inside. I haven't seen any pack openings of these, but my friends seem to have gotten different Pokemon on the insides from what I've heard. I didn't see them, but they told me they got, one of them got like an Ekans and one got a Timber or something on the inside. So Pikachu and Spritzy. So those are the first 2. So there's the holographic Pikachu, which I will quickly sleeve up here real quick. So holographic Pikachu. These will be for sale. And Spritzy. If you need this, these might be for sale. Once I get a playset of 4, I'll put those for sale for just $1 on my eBay store. But then we can open up the next one here. Let's see what we can get. I will be keeping one sealed and try to sell that, but Pikachu again. And we have a Venipede. And there's Pikachu. And we will sleeve that up real quick. Just want to make sure these are in perfect condition. If you try to resell, make sure they're in great condition. Actually, let's take a close look at this little pamphlet you get here. It's a card list. So that's kind of cool. It says, complete your collection in stores now. And then on the back, bunch of advertisements for the games, a lot of stuff here. So that's kind of cool. Little pamphlet, you get one in each of these packs. So 3 packs together, we've got a Spritzy and a Venipede. So it's more interesting to see what common you get. I don't know if there's any uncommons or rares. It'd be awesome if like, oh, you get a Xerneas EX in one of these packs, but Pikachu, and it's a Pampor. I really do not like these monkeys. They have gotten so old for me. Pokemon just seems to like pump a lot of money into these guys. This Pikachu looks weird, I don't know why. Something like it's miscut a little bit on the side there. I really don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but there's a Pikachu right there. Of course, like I said, all these will be for sale. Once I get a playset, which I might have a playset of those, I'm not sure. I'll have to go through my comments. Those will probably go up on the eBay store. I don't really know how well this will sell, but, it doesn't really hurt to list them because, someone might need, 4 spirits, so you might be willing to pay $1 for it. Everything from my eBay store only has $1 for shipping, so not expensive at all. Very fair prices in my opinion. So we have Pikachu and Rhyhorn. That's kind of a cool one. If I was a little kid, I'd be more excited about getting a Rhyhorn compared to a Pampor or a Spritzy. But there's the 4th Pikachu, so I have, I have a playset of Pikachus now. Does anyone want a playset? If anyone wants a playset, maybe I'll save, give you these for, a playset of these for, like $4 or something. So there's a playset, and I have one more. If you guys really, if it doesn't sell, I'll probably open the other pack in one video, but let's see what common we get in this last pack here. The moment of truth, guys. Let's see what we get. There's no codes in this, but here, let's put this down. This is gonna have the suspense level. We all know this is Pikachu right here. So this is my 5th holographic Pikachu. So I have a pretty good collection of holo Pikachus going right there. So I have a lot of these right now. Holographic Pikachu army. Very cool. A very nice Pikachu. I actually like the artwork a lot. It's really cute, and it's nice to see it in holo. It's kind of that, I don't know, like bubbly holo pattern that most promo cards come with. This is number 42 out of 146 for the X and Y set. So I have 5 Pikachus. Those will probably be up on the eBay store sometime this week. And our last common is Honedge, which is actually a common I don't have. I mean, I've opened a fair amount of X and Y packs, and I actually don't have a Honedge, so I can't complain about that. That's a, it's not really a great card or anything, but it's a common I never got. So a little quick recap, if you are really interested in some of these commons, I got a common Honedge, Rhyhorn, Pampor, Venipede, Spritzee, and that's it. Hey guys, it's Meloetta here, and I have now changed my username from Lapras Dance to Meloetta. And why is that, you might ask? Why would I change my name from Lapras Dance to Meloetta? Well, the Lapras Dance name, I liked it, but I was a little bit iffy about it. And then some person complained about the username being too suggestive for a Pokemon channel, which I thought that was a little bit weird, but I was still on the fence about the Lapras Dance username. I wasn't a huge fan of it to start with. I couldn't think of anything better. But then I was like, hey, why don't I just go buy a Pokemon? Why don't I just make my username a Pokemon? So I was like, hey, let's make myself Lapras. And Lapras, of course, was taken. I couldn't make my username Lapras, which sucked. But I could make it Meloetta. And I love Meloetta. I have a crush on Meloetta. That's a fact. So I think it'd be fun. I think it's funny for my username to be Meloetta, because of course Meloetta is a very, a very girly looking Pokemon. So it's kind of like a secret identity, I guess. No one knows who I really am. I'm Meloetta, but I'm actually secretly a teenage male fan of Pokemon. So I thought that was just kind of a funny thing. And I was going to be Lapras. But then once Lapras was there, I was like, what should I be? But Meloetta is, of course, more of a humanoid kind of shaped Pokemon. So I was like, I guess I'll be Meloetta. So that's kind of why my username changed. I mean, it's just a simple random story, but I got a couple questions about that. And I thought I'd just make a quick video. This will probably be deleted at some point in time once there's no memory of Lapras Dance ever existing. I guess my first few videos I do say, hey, it's Lapras Dance, but just wasn't a huge fan of it, and got a complaint about the username being too suggestive, and I thought Meloetta sounded pretty good, and Lapras was just taken. So yeah, that's basically it. That's my story of why I changed my username. So thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe to this channel. I'll see you guys later. And what do you think about my logo? I actually really think my logo came out well, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.